Welcome back to another episode of The Space, a mindfulness podcast that's not like the others. I'm your host, Casey Donovan, alongside our writer, Amy Malloy. We use every Monday to say, let's do this, with mindfulness tips to clear your head and help you focus. Feeling bad about ourselves can be distracting. It's hard to work when you're in a shame spiral. When our self-esteem is at a low, it's hard to get up and kick your goals. So before we tackle our to-do list, let's silence our inner critic. We're not going to tell you to stop comparing. It's almost impossible. We're not going to tell you to believe you're the best. You're probably not. Well, sorry to tell you. It was easier for people to be good at something when more of us lived in small, rural communities. This is according to Jordan B. Peterson, the author of the book 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos. In the past, someone could be a homecoming queen, he says. Someone could be a spelling bee champ. There were only 2 mechanics and a couple of teachers. It was easy for local heroes to feel confident. Now we're lost in huge, sprawling communities, not to mention the online universe. No matter how good you are at something, there is someone out there who makes you feel incompetent, says Jordan. The antidote? Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. The way you felt, the way you acted and interacted. What can you do to feel incrementally better? It doesn't have to be a huge shift. A tiny change that is almost unnoticeable is enough. Even if we don't achieve it, the thought can make us better. We're not competing against that person over there. We're competing against ourselves. And we have the power to better ourselves. Jordan has another tip. Devalidate the voice in your head. Everyone has an inner critic to some degree. Maybe its comments are chatter, not wisdom, says Jordan. If a critical voice says judgmental things about everyone, no matter how successful they are, then how reliable can it be? Think of it this way. Every famous sports star has an inner critic. The creators of the vaccine have an inner critic. The person you admire has an inner critic. How reliable can that voice really be? If it's telling that person they're not good enough and should do better, how truthful is it really? Devalidate your inner critic. Don't trust it. When that voice speaks up, talk back to it. What do you know? I think I'm perfectly good enough, thank you. I've got things to do. Shh. Silence your inner critic. Only compare yourself to you. We think you're enough. You can believe in yourself too. You've been listening to The Space with me, your host, Casey Donovan, a podcast written by Amy Malloy. We're back tonight with another mind-shifting episode. How a decoy to-do list can help you kick goals. Space out.